All right, Dev Talk, what you got?
What you got? Okay, let's do it.
Woo! What is this?
This is Zenless, Zone Zero's Dev Talk, which I don't know if they've ever done this before.
I don't think they have, other than like the live streams.
I'm very excited. Was this scheduled?
Hello,
I have
everyone,
no idea.
And why? Welcome to today's Dev Talk.
Yo,
It's been less than
English!
a year since the official release of Zenless Zone Zero, and we
Oh
like
my
to
goodness,
thank
don't say
all
that.
proxies for their support.
It's almost a year
Our
old.
team
Zenless
would
is still
also
the new
like
kid
to
on the
use
block
this
for me,
opportunity
okay?
To share with you some of the development progress for version 2.0 and
Oh,
our plans for future of
you don't say.
Zenless Zone Zero.
okay.
All right.
Okay,
Season 2
story.
story. We will follow the protagonist to a unique area within New Eritol, Wi-Fi Peninsula, which will be
So,
the
like, the
main
whole
stage
story is
for the
there?
story of version 2.0.
Oh.
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a district of the Throne Quarter,
What?
the Lemnian Hollow. The earlier settlers of this region were tasked to monitoring the highly volatile Lemnian Hollow, and the name Wi-Fi
Okay.
is derived from the Cantonese characters for protect and anomaly, from the phrase protection from the anomaly
So,
called the hollows. Later,
The name
Okay.
makes me almost
outposts
think
was
maybe,
established here, which then
is this gonna be our
became the city
Chinese
area,
region?
Phaleum Heights. Phaleum Heights was
Yes.
built at
That's
the
very
top of the cliff,
Chinese.
overlooking the bay with its beautiful scenery.
Ooh,
This is also an
Ooh,
area
I like
rich
the
in
soundtrack
poison,
though.
a precious material that's highly resistant to ether corruption. Mining
Oh.
and processing porcelain has thus become the core industry of Wi-Fi Peninsula. Behind this massive industry and its profits, however, lies a tangled mess
Factions?
of factions. Here, we'll gradually unravel
characters?
the clues
Oh.
we planted throughout the story this fall. For example, Zara's true plans behind the sacrifice and the bringer incidents.
okay.
The conspiracy behind the mysterious exorcist and the truth behind the fall of the old capital, as well as the secrets of the Faison siblings. Meanwhile, our
what?
protagonists will
Okay.
encounter agents from various factions and embark on brand new adventures.
Oh.
For example, that WayCafe with yellow cape we saw earlier is none other than Yixuan.
We did?
The current leader
Who earlier?
of Yunhui
When
Summit.
earlier?
When did we
Make
see
her
that?
debut As a key character in
We've done the
season
new
2.
story.
As the story unfolds, the protagonists will gradually uncover her mysterious past
What did I
and
miss?
become a new disciple of Yunhui Summit.
We will?
Yixuan will become our steadfast support
That's
and guide
nice.
us in her craft as our mentor, helping us explore the hollows directly. Beside Yixuan, who oversees Yunhui Summit, the
we miss a
defense
live stream
forces
somehow?
mobile
I don't
squad
think
that
so.
we're all familiar with, as well as the previously revealed idol faction Angels of Delusion.
Oh my goodness, they
will
are
all be
2.0
making their appearance
characters.
in season 2.
Angels of
We've prepared
Delusion.
a season
Okay.
2 teaser trailer to be released on April 13th. More information
What?
about the various
What?
factions
Okay,
will also
season
be
2.
revealed then.
Is it an intro?
Maybe.
Intro?
Okay, so they're calling version seasons. I like that.
For the content
Interesting.
direction of season 2, we will not just be simply adding more characters and areas. We've been taking feedback from our proxies very seriously.
Hopefully
and
the good
incorporating
feedback.
this feedback into our design philosophy,
Okay.
making an adjustment from the ground up. I'll be sharing some of the results with you all during the program.
Oh.
The most noticeable change is in the map design. We've completely
What?
revamped the entire map experience and integrate the residential areas with compact zones at the system level,
What?
providing a more fluid and engaging gameplay experience for proxies.
What?
First, let's talk about the design of the main city area, Phaleum Heights.
What?
We made the area much larger to ensure comprehensive city functionality while allowing for potential expansion in future versions. We're
Cool.
also reducing loading times caused by scene transitions.
Not that they
new
were very
daily
long to
system
begin with,
will
but,
also
you know.
be designed to match the local
least I've never
culture
experienced like
and
a
customs of the Wi-Fi Peninsula area. As a business-savvy video store owner, helping Yunhui Summit manage various aspects of 随便 Temple will
Uh-huh.
also be a part of our new life.
Oh,
This
of
new
course,
gameplay
naturally.
features management simulation elements and
What?
new features such as bamboo dispatch, integrating residential areas with exploration areas. and creating a smoother experience. As for the
Okay.
visuals, with the help and the careful maintenance of the proxies, 随便 Temple will gradually be restored to its former glory.
Oh, that's cool.
Plus,
Okay.
various elements such as holes, scratch cards will take on new forms that match the vibes of 随便 Temple.
So it's the same thing.
The
It'll be
frequently
different
mentioned
Just a new
now.
loading
skin.
issues
Got it.
has also been resolved in Lycaon Heights. Previously,
experienced any
due
loading
to a
issues?
limitation in the underlying design,
No.
the video store that
Or have I heard
provides
anyone really
people
talk about
outside
it?
along the street does not
The load
match
screen can
actual
be like
size
a
of the
few
video
seconds,
store from
but
the
you
scene.
know,
Not like
not
So, we need a
bad.
loading
it's not like
screen to
Bloodborne back
bridge
in the
the
day where I was just
interior
sitting there
and
for an
exterior
eternity.
of the store.
Yeah.
In Lycaon Heights, however, returning home is no longer a process that requires waiting. Additionally, we've optimized the pathway in Lycaon Heights. The function area will be more concentrated, and the path to access each area will become more efficient and streamlined.
Okay, you don't have to like make it a straight
ensuring
line.
that Overall experience
No,
they're not-
will
they're not
become
doing that.
Smoother and more fluid. Next, let's take a look at the ancient rooms of the Aerospace City, located within the Lemnian Hollow.
The what?
Although the Aerospace City has long been devoured by the Hollow,
Oh, okay.
the ether stable area at its edge is still being used to mine and produce porcelain. In version 2.0, we will begin our exploration of the Lemnian Hollow from the edge of the Aerospace City. With the past few versions as precious learning experience, its overall design will be more refined, with larger explorable areas, more robust systems, and more streamlined guidance. One distinct improvement is that after completing their training at 随便 Temple, the proxy siblings no longer need to return to the video store to access the hollows through the HDD system.
Oh.
Instead, they can now travel more conveniently between Lycaon Heights and the Aerospace City. The craft they will learn will also be of great help in their future hollow explorations.
Like playable
I don't.
improvements? Like
While
they're
we've added
learning
new
martial
areas,
arts.
The travel system wasn't just simply expanded upon. In Season 2, we've redesigned the travel system, changing from the original sliding area selection system to a larger map format, while
Oh,
also improving the UI experience. We also added a mini-map to the interface, along with the navigation features.
I'm really fine with that. A
Proxies
mini map.
can
The
now
areas were
select
not
their
that
destination more
complicated.
quickly
It's gonna be bigger though, I
and a
think.
clear
Oh, that is true.
Understanding of new Eridu's geographical layout. Regarding plot structure, we've also noticed that since special episodes and the facing stories are relatively independent story units,
Yeah.
the current narrative
Yeah?
structure results in weaker connections between plot points, resulting in a disjointed viewing experience. In
Interesting.
future versions, we will merge special episodes and facing stories together.
So
Oh.
they're doing the Star Rail
Focus on
thing.
developing the connection between the various agents and the main storyline. We'll also
I like
strengthen the proxies environment. We will also steadily update the main storyline with each version, while ensuring that we do not compromise on its narrative quality. In addition to ongoing gameplay improvement, our team has also been constantly exploring the idea of bringing Zenless Zero to users on more platforms. What I can reveal
Oh,
right
I
now
heard
is
about
that
this, yeah.
Zenless Zero
This has already
is being
been-
prepared
yeah.
for launch
Oh,
on the
okay.
Xbox platform.
This was
We will
confirmed
share
or
more
leaked or
info
something,
with
yeah.
everyone during
Oh
the
man, can I
upcoming
play
Xbox
as
live stream.
Master Chief?
This is awesome. No, getting it just on more platforms, that's great. We want that.
The current combat design significantly diminishes the presence of the characters other than the main DPS.
No, I think
What
I've been
should
doing a
be
pretty good job on
three-person
that,
tactical
honestly,
squad
recently.
feels more
Like
like
with
a
quick swap
solo
characters
operation.
and characters also
So
on
for the
field.
character combat design in Season 2, we will enhance the functionality and performance of non-DPS characters.
Hello?
For example,
They're already
when
really
agents are switched
buff.
off, they can still remain on field and contribute to combat.
Oh my, what?
There's a visual indication of their combat performance, while not affecting the player's control of the on-field
Yo,
agent.
wait, hold up.
Another
What?
possibility is adding new attack and defense mechanics for enemies. Specific
Yo!
moves that require specific counter strategies.
Okay.
That require teamwork from different characters in your squad. or in certain special
I was
combat
not
areas,
expecting this, but this
enemies
is
can
really
gain
cool.
certain advantages through specific conditions. Of course, some of these are just preliminary ideas. While
Fascinating.
others might make an appearance in the version 2.0 special program. However,
Dude, that is
the ultimate
like
goal
a
of these
ways
optimizations
off.
is to enhance overall synergy between characters, elevating both combat and visual experience to the next level.
Dude, whoa, that like the whole gameplay loop just got thrown on its head.
To
What?
sum up, in our future
Like,
development,
Alright
so,
then.
so it works the same, but
events in three
A
aspects.
bit different.
First, we'll continue improving on existing game modes, such as
Sweet.
Grand Muscle Adventure,
Hey,
Senzu
seeing
versus
more of that.
Ethereal, and so
I
on,
love this.
to make them more fun for players. At the same
Yeah.
time, we'll be rolling out more exciting new gameplay.
I love it.
In future versions, we might see casual duels between bamboos, or even get to control a giant bamboo in combat. Besides events featuring our adorable bamboo, we will also introduce some slow-paced, relaxing events to enrich Proxy's everyday life outside of the main story, such as
Alright.
spending joyful moments with agents at hot pot restaurants, movie theaters, and more. We also hope that beyond the intense and the thrilling combat events, players can also take up research to enjoy the lighter story events.
I like it. I really.
Whoa, really? Whoa, released
Every
earlier in the
character
game?
is
What do you
the
mean by
result
that?
Of our team's blood, sweat, and dedication. Our team has put in quite a bit of effort.
Yeah,
to
a ton
make
of
sure
effort.
characters are relatively future-proof and have long-term value.
Okay.
Showcasing a character's charm isn't just about mindlessly beating up
Whoa!
their stats, while maintaining each character's unique traits.
Whoa!
we will,
Yeah, no,
Oh,
this
this is the
is
stuff they added.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. So this is in the one mode.
rather than just simply boosting their damage output.
Are they
For
gonna add
example,
that to the main
we'll
game?
Supplement or even rework certain skills and their effects, tailoring them to each character's
Yeah,
experience.
Are
'cause
you
that-
planning on
Besides
adding
that,
those?
We'll also consider each character's role very seriously. While strengthening the characters, we will also take into consideration their compatibility with other characters in future versions. In
Okay.
terms of storytelling, we hope that our characters, even those have already been released, can showcase their own unique charm. In version 1.7,
They are
for
very
example,
charming.
we'll get to see quite a few scenes between Lycaon and Hugo.
I'm very
These
excited for that.
interactions are crucial for the
That's
character's
great.
emotional investment in the long run. We hope that every character can find a purpose that belongs solely to them in different corners of New Everett. Although it might be challenging to do this well, we'll continue to work hard to create more meaningful relationships between characters and players, or even take their bond to the next level.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
As a new team, we've admittedly fell short in the earlier stage in terms of both narrative and the gameplay elements.
Nah,
We've been
I think it was
working
great in the
hard to
beginning.
make improvements, continuously incorporating feedback from proxies and optimizing our content. Thank you, proxies, for your continued patience, feedback, and support. In future content updates, we will prioritize ensuring content quality and humbly continue to welcome feedback and guidance from our proxies with the utmost respect. We hope Season 2 will bring proxies a more complete and smoother experience. If you encounter any issues with gameplay experience, we hope you will share more feedback through the official community channels. Your feedback and suggestions are crucial for our future content development. See you next time.
Well, okay then. Okay, also, sorry, when did we meet the girl with wings? What do you mean we left off on that? Because I do not remember that.
No, and I feel like you and me, we're
caught up.
We're
Aren't we?
caught. Okay, we haven't done Trigger's Quest, but I don't. Was she in Trigger's Quest?
Was she?
Very interesting. Yeah, I feel like
do
we've
not
done
remember
most
that.
of we've done most of the events, and I sure don't remember ever meeting her. I must have missed something. Did I miss?
Maybe.
I didn't do the Arc Knights event. I don't think I did that. So maybe she was in there. Okay, on the 13th, which is
But also
exactly
the game devs
6.
have practically reworked the game
Yeah.
so much.
So in 6 days, we are getting a teaser. I assume this is going to be our characters and our factions being shown off. That is going to be so exciting to see that.
Yep.
I assume that's what we're getting. I could be wrong. I'm speculating.
Wait,
here.
no, if the next thing is 2.0, then
No. Next thing is 1.7.
1.7.
So yeah, so he said they're going to talk about all the new the team how the teams are going to work in 2. So that's like over a month away. We have 1.7. We're halfway. Not even. No. Yes, we are halfway through the current patch. We have one more patch to go, and then we're at 2.0. I assume it sounds like it. So
Maybe, I guess.
this was wild to just make a video. So all of that could have been kept for 2.0's live stream, but they just were like, no, we'll show you it. That's insane. Okay. Let's talk about that team things for a second. So the team swaps will work the exact same, I assume, unless, well, okay, wait, my brain's going everywhere. So the characters will all be on the field, and when you switch, I don't know how that's going to work. Are you going to switch to where they're standing? But since there's a parry system, I assume they'll teleport.
So is it going to work like the new Arc Knights one?
It may work similar to how the new, Enfield?
Enfield?
It may be how Enfield works.
Something more like that?
It may be like that, but you can still like switch and play. That's insane. That is the entire...
Okay.
So it's going to be very similar. It's going to be the same gameplay that you love right now, but they're adding a whole lot to it.
Which also means these fights are going to get a little more intense.
And then also we're reworking our old characters, like with the stuff that you get in that limited time, not limited time, the end game mode. It sounded like they were possibly adding that now. Or debating it. They were thinking about it. Or so. I honestly did not read everything. I could not keep up. I was staring at the screen and trying to read to the best of my ability.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to digest all this. I am like shocked